champion, campeon. Do you feel today, namhlanje, that you are beyond hope, that you are super, super lost? Stay tuned, there is hope for you. Sanibonani Mzansi, Thobela Mzansi, Dumela Mzansi, bon dia. Africa de Sul, goeiedag today to all of you talented, gifted, and potentialful campeones, champions out there. My name is William George Moyses, and welcome to KINGinme, #Winning Wednesdays. Featuring my brother over here, Butwa, me, Mr. JP, not JB, hi Justin Bieber, Jarryd Pearson. Okay, this is Jarryd Pearson over here. He's a champion, and man, we invited him basically. Champ, before we get into that, man, hey, how are you?
Hey, dude, how are you, bro?
Blessed, man. So good to have you here.
Thank you.
So good to have you join us here at
here,
Bravo's Pizza, one of the best pizza making places in Pretoria.
Hatfield.
Yeah, I don't get paid for saying that. It's just literally, it is what it is. The truth is the truth. Okay, but nonetheless, I'm here with my brother Jarryd Pearson, and bro, I just wanted you to simply come and just share with the youth out there today a bit about your story, where you come from, what you overcame, the challenges you went through, and how God just simply helped you through, bro.
All right.
Embrace yourself.
All right, I'm going to try and cut it short. I'm going to do little snippets, so we're going to speak very quickly, and I hope you guys can keep up. If you can't, I don't know, you can't through the camera, but say stop, and I'll slow down. So first things first, when I was very young, my mother had an affair, and it kind of broke my family dynamic. I had this idea of what we were going to go into and how my life was going to look, but at a very young age, it already kind of fell apart. So we moved up to Pretoria, and yeah, things just started going wrong, man. My mom started moved in with this new stepdad of mine. I have a heart towards that, but I won't get into that. And what started happening is I was just exposed to a lot of things that a child should not be exposed to, that I know many of you have been exposed to, and now you're trying to sift through how to get it out and confess and confront and get redeemed and restored. But namely, these things were pornography, they were just the wrong kind of culture as a whole. So I got involved with drugs, I got involved with pornography, got involved with various forms of sexual immorality, and I just got really confused, really messed up, really trying to search for my identity. And in that place, obviously try and grab your identity from a whole lot of different things. So you want to be the rugby star, you want to be the best, I don't know, this guy, you want to be the best guy at school.
Dance, actually.
I used to be a dancer back in the day.
This guy used to rock the dancing thing.
A little crump here and there. But ultimately, I must admit, I was hollow. I was a shell. I didn't know who I was, so I was trying to fill it with whatever I could find, because the culture said, be like this and you'll feel like this, but it was a lie. So yeah, this carried on throughout high school. I started getting seriously messed up in drugs. I got very confused as to like where I need to go, who I am, and it got to a place where I was very depressed. It kind of climaxed in the point that I'd written suicide notes. I'd gotten hooked on all kinds of cat. You guys know there's drugs out there. We're talking cat, we're talking ecstasy, MDMA, all the negative stuff. And for those of you that are still stuck in that place, there really is light. There really is hope. There really is a God who redeems. Anyway, so I was really trapped. My mom sent me away, not like to like a juvie camp or whatever, but she wanted me to break free, because for those of you who don't know, there's a lot of friends that you have in your life that are not friends. A friend is one that sticks closer than a brother and lays down his life for the man or the woman next to the person. So I'm telling you very straightforwardly, there's some people you guys are going to have to get rid of in your lives. That's just the truth. Am I wrong?
No, go for it.
Okay. Anyway, so I needed to get out of the circle. I ended up going overseas, but when you have an addiction problem and when you don't know who you are and when you are still trying to sift through the things of your heart and trying to find direction with your life, trying to run away, going to another place is not going to help you. I can tell you that straightforwardly. Anyway, I got hooked up with more drugs that side, came back with even more of a problem, more of a weight on my shoulder, burdened down, eventually about to crack, and got to a point I was in a relationship with this girl. We won't go into the specifics of it, but it was just very toxic. I deeply cared for this girl, and anyway, it got to a point where I was just so lost in my mind. I was speaking to myself, hearing the voices, and I know some of you are hearing that too. When you're alone at night, you start speaking to yourself and wondering where all of this is coming from. I'm telling you that either the demonic, the voice of Satan, it's either the flesh rising up, but the Lord Jesus Christ comes in his voice through the Spirit and redeems you from that place of brokenness. Anyway, so long story short, kind of summarized, I went to rehab. didn't really find God, got involved in a whole kind of thing there, but came out and promised my mother that I would continue to go through a cycle of redemption, a cycle of healing. This ended up me going to a lot of NA meetings, where you sit around in the circle. Hi, my name is Jarryd, and I'm an addict. I don't know, you guys have done that? Then what happened is the Lord encountered me. He broke me. That's what actually happened. He showed me my darkened heart in the place of His glorious light, but He said to me, bring your darkened heart to me and I will fill you with my light so that you can go and be salt and light to the earth. It was great. Anyway, from that place, the Lord started doing mighty works. I ended up being able to write a book. I started being able to teach people about the Lord. I got a degree in theology. The Lord just continuously sifted through my soul and did what only He can do. And I'm telling you, He is the only one that can do it. Don't think that your spouse can do it. Don't think that your girlfriend can do it. Don't think that your parents can do it. Don't even think that you can do it. You can't. Only Christ can do it. And when He shows you the way, He leads you down the way, He holds your hand, He basically pulls you, because our King is one that wants to see healing in you. So therefore, as the healer, He draws you into that place of healing and redemption. So anyway, I'm at this place now where I get to share the light of the Lord to people, and I'm in a place of just finding contentment in who He is, and therefore I don't need any things of the world, because I draw my joy from the one that provides it. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Anyway, that's my story in a nutshell. I mean, it's a big nutshell. This is like a macadamia nutshell, but it's a nutshell nonetheless.
Awesome, bro. Just want to say firstly, man, proud of you.
Thank you.
I don't know if you guys heard that part, but this is actually an author. He's written one book and he shared a couple of pages with me with regards to his next book that he's busy writing. Powerful stuff. Please help me 180s that previous book that you've written. A little devotional tool, man, get you some, all right? Connect with my brother on social media. We will put up the little handles over here. Bing, 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 bing. There we go. But until next time, just know today that regardless of how lost you feel, that there is hope for you in Jesus Christ. And know today, namhlanje, that your life matters.